Another stream going on my computer. See what happens. Locks everything. Okay, yeah, have a good one. No, I don't like using the damn shroom. Fuck you. It doesn't do nothing anyway. Gives you like 15 seconds. Kill me! Come on now! Kill me! Oh, it drains your health. That's what it does. Kill me! Kill me now! Dude, no! I'll play this game later. I just can't stand. You are dead. Yeah, I know I'm dead. That fucking damn thing was stolen from Resident Evil 1. You guys copy and paste fucking everything, don't you? Resident Evil 3 Remake was actually scary. Getting chased by Nemesis was actually quite frightening. This game?
Okay, now watch out for the infected. There might be a few, or a few dozen. I will release the DK base. I'll throw a UV.
Bye-bye. Oh, my game's fucking retarded. It feels like there's too much. I feel like there's too much complications. Like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta pick fucking locks and shit. What are we gonna do to make this game a little bit cooler, guys? We're gonna pick locks. We're gonna do stupid ass scenes. We have a whole bunch of zombies sleeping. You gotta crawl past them. I wanna kill them. Well, you can't repair your weapons. Until I find out how to repair weapons, the game's kind of pointless. It's fun running around, but is that all it is? Run around, do story, figure out where your fucking sister is, figure out who fucking Weld is, or where fucking find a cure. It's the same damn shit for every other fucking zombie game out there. Dead Island did it the best. You run around, you fuck zombies up. Get new weapons, get stronger, fuck more zombies up. Have a decent story. These games, don't do it. I would say I want my fucking refund, but oh, the game just sucks. I thought I'd buy something I could be able to stream and be like, oh my god, it's amazing. Now I'm just like, oh my god, it's not that amazing, guys. Maybe I'm just not into that stuff. Which is probably so. Maybe I'm just not into that stuff. Which is probably so. Yeah. Fantastic. You're so cool. You can poke out your tits. I wonder what she's playing. I should play Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 15. That might actually be a pretty cool game to play. Dead Light is fucking horrible. Yeah, because I'm just bored. It's probably because I'm just bored. I'm bored. Well, I had my birthday stream. It was nice to reach 60 subbers. I need to start working on better title cards. A lot of these uploads are very small. I can't say they're really big, but Dying Light 2. I really don't care about that zombie stuff. At least not like that. I mean, Dead Island got it pretty good. We just run around, just you can play multiplayer with it, which you do on this one too. You just run around and kill zombies. I'm just more into RPGs. I can't really stand playing games that have limitations. Like I thought that this could be cool. I could be a brawl, like walk around my fist, get some like spiked knuckles or something, and punch the fuck out of people. No, I'm a brawler. I like to brawl with zombies. I like to punch them in the face and use swords, but not repairing your equipment is the fucking downfall of that game. Why? Why are you making it harder for everybody? If people want to praise games, ask if the game's better than a game that was made 10 fucking years ago. And don't say fucking graphics. Graphics are fucking overdone. Very well overdone. Oh. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna turn up my Michael Olympics and watch some anime. Yeah, you still hear me? Of course you can still hear me.
お前も見せろよ。何よ。デュランダルがいるって証拠だよ。ここ数日、白雪に張り付いたが、何も危ないことなかっただろう。敵なんてデュランダルなんて。
They're probably gonna copy claim me on every goddamn thing that happens. They always do that with everything. Every time motherfuckers watch pure anime, they just flip it around. Like these, like what was that one bitch's name? That's all she did. She wasn't even that good looking, honestly. She tried. What's her name? Sally? Not Sally, what the fuck was her name? Her and her dumb fuck boyfriend. Boyfriend thought that he was a lawyer. But he broke so many fucking damn laws. They did have that fucking reaction channel. But all they do is watch anime. And his little slutty ass girlfriend. She'd do anything possible. And you fucking men out there, you guys need to stop fucking doing that shit with women. This is the biggest fucking problem with any social media. Women do this easiest thing to grab stupid motherfuckers. I don't know, every time I go on, you're like, the sweet Anta, where her name is Ainta, where she had a YouTube video banning certain men that talk about the stupidest fucking shit. Oh yeah, I dream about fucking you. Why are you watching her in the first place? You can literally go on Google, look up gigantic fat ass titties, and get your shit on. Why are you obsessed with a fucking woman being 28, 30, 40 years old? You have nothing else to do, really. You're making all men look bad. Drives me crazy. It's so fucking stupid. It's one of the things I always like to talk about. It pissed me off the most. I used to be like this when I was younger. Well, but when I got older and I became a fucking man, I didn't look at women like, look, I have to lust after them every 5 seconds. I really don't care about. I mean, I look at women, I get excited. But I do not sit there all day. Like, oh my god, look, Armith is on. Oh, her ass is so fat. Oh, but this other girl's on. Her ass is so fat. They all have fat asses. I mean, every once in a while, I like looking at Armith's YouTube videos every now and again. I'm not going to sit there for 5 hours. Like, oh my god, hey baby. You have 20,000 guys talking to you. Go, hey baby, you want to date me? Oh, wait a minute. What's this guy's talking? Oh, I'm better than that guy. A bunch of fucking, like, acting like teenagers. Do you think a millionaire bitch is going to want to date your stupid fucking ass? Come on now, guys. They got you fooled. You men are stupid. I see more gullible men than I do women. And I'm a good looking guy. I get a lot of women's attention. Tons. But not like how women do. I work with beautiful women. Always getting hit on. Always. Which is fine. Man, it's super fucking sexual too. You know what's going on in their head? If these girls made, you know, a YouTube page, or say these girls made anything, but you have 10,000 guys, like first month, subscribe to them. All the game's so rigged. I fucking love it. I love how rigged the game is. It's just like you ever say, if women were more like men, like utterly fucking perverted. Not saying bad perverted, there's a fine level of pervertedism. You know, it's not just, you know, the word, there's scales. Man, and everyone's perverted. men tend to be more perverted. Well, that's just how we are. Reproductively, we're meant to repopulate. We're meant to get multiple women pregnant. Always. That's how it works, guys. But when you have one attractive woman, 100,000 guys lust after, and I have really stupid women too. Like, oh, my idol. Oh my God. And they freak out about it. People need to stop worshiping celebrities, okay? Let's face it. Stop worshiping people because you think they're better looking than you. Half the girls that watch these stupid, dumb bitches at the time are more attractive looking than them. I've seen them. They're actually very attractive looking. They idolize it. Why? Because they're confident and you're not. That's it. That's it. That's fucking it. I mean, that's the easiest way of putting it. So the lack of confidence in our society is very low. No one talks to anyone anymore. They have to be on date sites. They have to be on the computers and that. And I get it, but like, if someone walked around. So if some beautiful girl walked by me and that, more or less likely, I probably wouldn't talk to her. Number one, on my part, I'd probably be scared that she probably would think that I'm a pervert. Because I look at her boobs. No shit. You don't have boobs for your own personal entertainment. You have boobs just like guys have muscles. Guys lift weights. Women like to stare. That's it. It's pretty simple. Not all women are like that, but they get really like finicky. Some of them do. They think it's like oh, you can't do that. Okay. Tell that to all the Google images. Blame it on fucking Google and all their fucking perverted pornographic images. They have millions of these women with big, huge boobies everywhere. You still look it up. Well, yeah. But back when I was younger, there was no internet. Internet was very small back then. Where I'm getting at, it's getting worse and worse and worse. People are relying on these things so much. That's why you see more single people, less people that are getting married. Why? Because why would you need to? Number one, we're overpopulated as it is. For the most part, there's too many fucking people. People are living too long, for the most part. What are we going to do? I mean, the job market's changed dramatically. Everyone's online. The ones that are brave, like myself, they want to talk and be publicized or, be public with stuff. That's all it is. It's all about being brave. I told one of my managers, he's a big wrestling fan. He has a whole bunch of wrestling dolls. I said, go on YouTube and just walk around your house. Like, look at all my dolls and that. You'll get a screenshot of you with your doll. He has these little wrestling dolls or action figures. People like that shit. People like people that collect stuff. Why not? Talk about what you want to do. These are the things that we can do. I know it's getting oversaturated. I know there's a whole bunch of creators out there that are around where I'm at. 60, 100, 200, 300 subs, 500 subs. They're not really getting recognized. The ones that get recognized are the ones that are over 1,000 or plus. Most times it's like 10K, 20K people. Sometimes it's hard. I agree. And people work part-time jobs until they can fill up their Patreon list. I agree. They make videos every fucking damn day. They all talk about the same shit. Like all of them talk about the same fucking shit. No one's trying to talk about stuff to, make the world a little bit better. They'll analyze what everybody else is saying. Like everyone's talking about Joe Rogan. Everyone said he said the N more than that. So, who cares? Do I care? No. Who cares? That word's old. No one should care about that. Why? Because it's stupid. People get upset about it. Good for you. Good for you. They use that word to call everyone that's white racist. Always. Always. Even they don't actually use it towards someone that's black. That's what they're all saying. Of course. Who fucking cares? You want to see racist people? Look at those white fucking liberals, guys. Talk to a white liberal person. I'm not being political. Talk to someone that believes in the liberal, stuff, and talk to them. They may not say those racial slurs, but what they say is a hell of a lot more racist. And I know because I talk to them. Here's one thing they say. This is about as racist as you can get. Well, they say we're better than them. We live a better lifestyle than them. Wait, what? We have it better than them. Do you? Can't say you're better than anybody else. You're different cultures, you morons. Different cultures. And they make more money. They do. I hate getting into these subjects. That shit's just fucking ignorant. People use these stupid, ridiculous sayings. That's worse than saying a racial slur. Saying they're not better than us because they're not better than us. They have less education. Our people are not that fucking smart. White people are really fucking stupid, by the way. At least the ones I live around. A lot of them, a certain percentage of them, are all fucking dopers. Their parents are very horrible parents. They're lazy. I mean, it's everywhere. So going by a goddamn color of skin, you're going to dictate what a person is. Go to Africa. Know what they say? I talked to a guy from Africa. South Africa, actually. He says, white people are just like the black people are there. He's the one that said it. He said they get everything. The government gives them everything. Enormous amount of money for scholarships, which they do here. They give them enormous amount of like food stamps or anything possible. They give it to them. So it's not even just happening in our country. It's happening everywhere. It's not because of the color. It's because of the minority. Minority as in less population. That's all it is. But we never hear about it from Middle Eastern people. The people that came over from China or Japan. You never hear anything about that at all. Nothing. I never hear anything about it. People had this little snickering thing around that Bosnians, when they came over from the Middle East and that, back in the fucking 90s, they gave them a bunch of money. Well, back in the 90s, they probably did. They had nothing. What the fuck? You have a job. You're making money. You have a house. You have somewhere to go. They don't. So once again, It's ridiculous. It's a bottom line of a ridiculous. You know what's so funny is? Talk to that community. Know what they'll say is? They ain't give us nothing. Oh, wait a minute. I thought they did. Maybe they did for some. Once again, this is ridiculous that people say that stupid shit. They're just the majority of people that crave money, that love money. They use it. They think money is actual power. Money is survivability. Okay. The more you have, the better off you are. Is it power? In some ways, it can be. Should we abuse it? No. Do we abuse it? Some of us do. Quite a bit. It just blows my mind. I love talking about this stuff because I've been through it. I see with my own eyes. It's stupid. No one has honor anymore. No one has anything that remotely gives them like actual power. If I won the lottery, won $300 million, would I be? How would I change? That's what you have to ask yourself. What would change about me? Well, I have my own place. I have bills automatically paid for. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't know if I want to drive or not, because why would I? I can just really pay for everything. Everything be sent to me. What would I do with my life? I help people out. I give money away. Every year. Not the charity. Fuck charity. Charity is the biggest multi-billion-dollar fuck you ever created. You always hear all these cancer societies. They always bring up children. This is the funny part. They have children with cancer. That sucks. I'm sorry that you have cancer. Got fucked in shitty ass genetics, I guess. Whatever it might be. That's basically what it normally comes down to. Or just the luck of the dice, you just got it. Okay, whatever. They bring in these little kids, fucking barely like 10 years old. They give them lines. And they're like, please give us money. And they will call out child abuse. Their parents are like, the foundation's like, we'll give you $10,000. Bring that kid in there. Hey, kids, say these lines. Help us! Good enough. We'll edit it in and we'll do something about that. And these emotional fucking retards. They're like, oh my god, give them money, guys. They need it. No, they don't. They got trillions of dollars in the back pocket. They don't need the money. Charities don't need money. They probably barely spend maybe shit, I don't know how much they even spend on fucking research. I've been doing this shit for 60 years. Hey, where's that cure at? Well, with all the whores and hookers I fucked last night, I probably spent about half the budget. What? Well, you know, I mean, we got this. Where's the cures at, guys? Come on now. Can there be a cure? Probably not. That's one other word they like to use a lot. Cure. Cure it. Cure what? It's a natural development in our body. Cancer is literally a natural development. How are you going to cure something that's natural? You guys can't even cure viruses. How about you gonna cure cancer? Yeah, cure for herpes. Well, herpes is a fucking virus. Okay, I get that. Herpes been around for a long ass time, just like cancer. They finally got that cure. It's probably 20 years ago when they had it. So they gave get all to the rich people and that. All those people that transmigrate this fucking shit. The ones that probably nearly rape more people than the common person. Have big old fucking orgies and give half the people herpes. But I'm happy they got a cure for herpes. Why? Because a lot of people have it that should never got it in the first place. And mostly it's women. Women get raped by these nasty, dirty ass fucking guys that should be killed. Come on, man. We have to step up. We have to stop being criminals. We have to stop breaking the fucking law. We have to stop raping women. We have to start taking oaths and honor and understand that we should not be treating people like this. Oh. I understand people are going to be like this in this world. But we have to start growing up. Because I had one person on chat when I was doing my birthday chat in the morning or whatever, afternoon. He says, your name is Childish. What? How's my name Childish? And I said, well, if I was a girl with big fat ass titties and that, you wouldn't give a shit about it. You're going, oh my God, I love your name. Oh my God, you look so good. It's not because I'm a man, it's childish though. Men can be cute too. I think I'm very attractive looking. Yeah, there you go. He retracted the message because I told him that. I'm like, why do you look at the name? I looked at his name. His name was retarded. It says user unknown. Like, I told him, like, what the fuck? What kind of name is that? It's not even a name. That name makes no sense at all. You're just like, that's very intelligent. You put numbers behind it because there's so many people that use that name. You're so fucking creative, man. You're the best ever. Give your pat on the back. Yay! I should have told him why I use this name. Because not a lot of people had that name out there. That's why. I was the power gamer. But there was like 15, 20, even over 100 people that had power gamer this, power guy gamer, power whatever. I put cute guy gamer in. I looked up cute. There was one person that had cute gamer. One person. I looked through this, and most of the time it's girls and that. So I'm like, okay, well, if I put cute guy gamer, it'd be easy to look me up. Type in cute and guy, I pop up very easily. It's smart. It's marketing. Anyone that looks up cute stuff on YouTube, more or less, I'm probably gonna pop up. There's a huge chance I'll pop up. I don't want all these asshole men in here. I really don't. I fucking hate it. I want gentlemen. I want a lot of gay people because a lot of them are pretty fucking cool people. And I want mostly women. I mean, obviously, it's what I want. I like talking to girls. I find it easier. That's basically it. You know, I mean, he didn't say anything after that. And I was just like, it was probably someone that's been stalking me. These people are relentless. Something happened at my old job, which was like, it was last month. I got fired in that, and I guess I'm having people stalk me. What's he gonna say now? I don't know. Mind your own fucking business. Go fuck off. You're gonna spend 3 hours watching me. Why don't you go do something? I'm doing this stuff because it's relaxing. I do it because there's a lot of people out there that deal with the same shit I deal with, or close to it. Lying pieces of shit of people. People love to lie. I didn't do nothing wrong. It was his fault or her fault or that's fault. It's like when someone slips and fall. Sometimes, you slip and fall. Instantly blame everything underneath the sun why they slipped and fell. Explain it in detail. Well, I was looking at something else and I said, why do you say that you slipped and fell? And laugh about it. Yeah, I fell on my ass. It was unexpected, but shit happens. Ha. No. They got to explain it in detail. Because their minds are just like, I'm perfect. What do you mean you're perfect? What's perfect mean? Who's perfect? What? How do you get perfect? I'm blown away by this fucking stupid ass word that these motherfuckers use. Perfect. I would love people to explain to me what the fuck perfect is. Someone does no wrong. But that's one aspect of being perfect. What about the million others? Don't think about it, do we, guys? Come on now. I've been told I act perfectionate. What do you mean act perfectionate? Because I know more than you? Well, of course I do. I'm not a moron. I research stuff. I study stuff. I don't sit there all day and, oh yeah, man, are you so cool? I'm gonna make fun of people on YouTube. I'm gonna go on Twitter or Twatter or Dick Suckers and make fun of a bunch of other people. They do it till they're like fucking now, in my age, 37 years old, same shit. No progress in life. Don't try to do anything they want to do that push something along. And women date these guys. Beautiful women date these guys. Why? Why? I think it's adorable that he's a fucking moron. Why? Don't you have any limitations of how you date people? Same thing with men. Have limitations. Here's what I look at. I don't like drunks. I don't like people that smoke cigarettes. Okay? I don't like it. People can drink, but I don't like drunks. I don't like people go to bars all the time and be like, oh, look at me. I hate that. I hate that so when you go to a bar once in a while because you hang out with friends, that's fine. I don't like that. I hate that shit. Weed's occasional, I guess. But I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes. I barely ever drink. I don't see the point. You know what it does is, it makes you look old as fuck. Most people that drink and smoke look 10 years older than what they're supposed to be. They do. I'm 30 fucking 2. I still look like I'm fucking 16. Cheeks still plush. My eyes don't have too much shit underneath them. Maybe a little bit. I mean, yeah, I got a little bit of fat on me, and I agree, I do. I still look like I'm fucking young. I look at people that are close to my age, they look like they're fucking 50. Got wrinkles all over their fucking eyes. They got wrinkles on their cheeks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't know how stressful life is. What do you mean how stressful life is? Stuff happens, guys. It doesn't mean that it has to be stressful. You know what stress comes down to? Thinking too much about it. And not talking to people. That's why I talk about other people. If I talk about myself with a problem, then I get over it very quickly. Or I study the problem and I research it and I develop myself to be more compatible with it. So what I learn, other people should not care. You should not care about other people, especially if you're not close to them at all. You don't walk into a job and start caring about everybody. If you want to help people, I guess that's caring a slight bit. But when you overindulge yourself with it, it's a drug itself. It becomes very addictive. That's why they have paid counselors. People with a bitch at. People actually listen to counselors. We have less dumb people out there. People go there to complain about the things that happen to them, or more or less complain about the things that they think that they don't need to do. I don't think I have to do that, but it's like, why are you angry all the time? Anger's a big thing. I'm angry all the time. Okay. Do you love yourself? What do you mean, love yourself? I'm not gay. I heard that. I heard that shit before. What the hell does gay have to do with loving yourself? Okay. Do you touch yourself? I don't want to say that. That makes me look gay. I'm being serious, guys. I hear this shit all the time. It's like, I hear this stupid ass thing. This is from a man's point of view. You hear this saying, I don't jack off. I always get pussy. Okay, guys. Okay. Everyone heard that term. Why getting a woman to have sex with you is so much power behind someone? Do you think the more women you have sex with, the more powerful of a man you are? No, you're just a piece of shit. Men like me look at you like you're nothing but the biggest piece of shit in the world. I do. I was up at my gym, and these two college people, this one guy was talking. Not really a good-looking guy, honestly, I have to say. He was all right. He's talking about having sex with all these women and that. I go to parties and I fuck this guy. He's so proud of it. So proud. Check this out. I was doing some arm workouts. Complete, utter fucking jealous from this guy. He looks at me like, well, you have sex with all these women. Where's your confidence at, bro? You ain't got confidence? You're fucking all these bitches now. Are you really having sex with these girls? Or are you just talking like you are? Looks at me like he's like massively hates me. Not even know me. Because I got bigger arms than him. But you have sex with all these women. I don't. Why are you thinking that, you're still thinking that you're inferior compared to me? You fucked all these women. Where's your confidence? Yeah, but you got all these women that... No confidence at all. So when people tell me, and I've been told this a lot of times, especially from dumbass men, you get no pussy. I'm like, yeah, so? Explain to me how that makes me a better man. Actually, it's the fucking opposite. It's called loyalty. I don't just put my dick in every damn thing that walks and think, oh, I'm confident. All you're doing is talking to your fucking friends. You're talking to your guy friends. You talk to girls like that, the girl look at you like, you had sex with how many women? Well, does it make you like me more? No, it does not. You talk about being gay, you're talking to a bunch of guys, talk about fucking other people. That's a little bit more of a gay terminology than I think, than just saying, like, do you touch yourself? What? I don't understand that. The reason why I talk about this is because this one person came on, not even about a week or so ago, said that. Said, you get no pussy. Or different on things, say, you have no. And I was like, why does that matter? I mean, I heard that shit when I was like teenager because it was important back then because you lost your virginity, as someone in high school and that, but not someone in their fucking 30s. Well, you're still a virgin. Yeah, most people aren't. I never fully made it with a woman. You know what that does? It makes women like me more. Why? Because I'm more pure than all the other fuck tards out there that put their dick in everything and get everybody fucking pregnant. Exactly. The last time I even done anything with a woman. Been 11 fucking years. 11 years. And I didn't even go all the way. 11. Get any guy wait 11 years? I mean, yeah, I do stuff with myself. Of course I do. But can any guy wait 11 fucking years? I think it's a purity thing, a whole decade of waiting, not screwing any girl at all. Even though I didn't really even screw her, didn't do anything. Stuck it in, got nervous, couldn't do nothing. But people are gonna make fun of me. I can like feel people's vibes, and I'm like, "Whoa, you're not a real man because you didn't." Like, no, it's because mostly I wasn't inclined enough to do it. Would a woman look at me, say, "Okay, a guy that hasn't fucked in 10 years," or look at a guy that fucked last week? I'm fairly attractive. Saying I don't have experience. Yeah, you know what guys fuck all the damn time? Because they lack experience. They gotta keep that mojo up. That's why they only shoot that girl maybe like once or twice. The girl was like, dude, this guy's horrible. Because they don't research it. Big secret out there for you guys. If you never have banged a lot, yeah, do it until it fits perfectly. And then you can do it longer. What I say about that, it's always tightest the first several minutes. If you can get past that several minutes, which most guys can't, then you can do it for quite a bit of a long time. You just gotta get past that few minutes and get a girl excited. Stop fucking sitting there. They always say women pleasure women better because guys are fucking stupid. Guys always think because they have dick and balls that women's instantly gonna cum her pants. Oh my god. You're so fucking dumb. I made girls come on the phone just talking to them more than guys did it putting dicks in them. Watch porn. Watch porn. How many times a woman never fucking comes in a porn? 20, 30 minutes of just big fat cocks being shoved in her. She fakes? Oh, I fake a lot. Don't get in your head having a fucking dick this big is gonna fucking make a woman feel better. You don't even need to do anything. You know what the secret is? Come in closer. Put your ear next to that fucking damn speaker. I'll tell you the secret. You know what the secret is? Emotions, okay? Emotions guide you towards better sex. Why? Because when you emote and you absorb it, you accept it, you bring out more pheromones. You get more hormones. Causes you to get more erect. And it causes her to get more erect, more moist. So you do things, simple things. You don't have to do a lot. Say like if the woman, say like if one of the girls that has a massive crush on me came on right now, came in, knocked on the door, came in here, looking good. Had a little nice fuzzy robe on and that, took it off, was wearing barely anything. Super nice lingerie, bra and panties. Came in here and said, wanted to bang me. Sterilizing. Hasn't happened yet. Came in here. What would I do? I take off my pants, start stroking my schlong to get it hard so I can give it to her? Hell no! First thing I do is I change my sheets. First off, I change my sheet on my bed. I'm like, hold on, babe, you look really good. Put that robe back on. What's there? I gotta change my sheet really quick. I ask her, hey, girl, help me change the sheet. You know, make it a little more romantic. You surprise a man like that, obviously you can't be like ready for it because you ain't gonna know. Change my sheets. You know, maybe get some maybe get a pointer on or whatever, or you get some relaxing music on. Do simple things. Not saying every guy doesn't do this. They do, but why do they do that? Because they're emotionally inclined to do it. Most people that don't have emotions are bing, bang, boom, done. They talk about it for 5 fucking days. They try to do it to get with the girl, and the girl's like, yeah, you weren't, I faked it. Oh no, you didn't. That was the best thing you ever got. The best 5 minutes? That's it. I know because I talk to women about it, guys. The best case scenario, touching, rubbing, soft touches. Get her in the mood with simple factors, simple emotional factors. Talk about how beautiful she is, how sexy she is. Talk about how cute her ears are. Talk about how beautiful her lips are. Women attract to guys that actually know how to show attraction. You're so beautiful. Your eyes so beautiful. Comment on their makeup. Girls don't wear fucking makeup for their own sake. They wear it because they want to be attractive towards the men. Or towards the women. Or maybe they're obsessed with themselves and they do it for themselves. They do that too. Not gonna lie, there's some obsessive people out there. Most times, when they do for the man. They spend, I would say, you don't need to spend $200 on lingerie shit. You can come in here with a normal t-shirt and some short shorts on. That's attractive enough. Come in here and do a little bit of stuff and that. Have me take off the clothes. That is one big point. That's one big point. Have the man take off the clothes. You take off her shirt and that you start, doing ironic things there. Not only stomach kissing, licking, sucking is the best thing you can ever do. Why? The stimulation's right there. Right in that lower part. I've done it. It works too damn much. You know what? Kissing doesn't really work as much. That's a man thing, I guess. Men love to kiss. Women, not so much. Men are more of the kissers. Women don't necessarily, they do it, but they're not as for it. I mean, it's passionate to be kissed, yeah. What I see is women like to be, they're like a piece of candy. They like to be licked on. They like to be licked and sucked on. I don't know why, but they do. They love it. I did to one of them when I was, obviously we didn't have sex, but she's attracted to me. I talked about her before. This girl, a lady up at Taco Bell and that, or I used to work at Taco Bell like 5 years ago. God damn, it's a long time ago. And it's the only thing she liked. She says, I really don't like kissing. I like when you suck on my neck and bite on it. Get a little rough with me, pulling my hair a little bit. I'm like, damn. I didn't think you would get that kinky. I had that in mind, but now that you're telling me this, I did that. It felt amazing. I felt so much love, felt so much closeness by doing that, because you're doing something that someone else likes. That's the one thing that men never give into, not as much. Men always want you to tickle their balls and get them off really quick. But there's a different stimulation with it. The stimulation is very easy. It's all about stimulating together. I personally like to stimulate women more than myself. 100%. I love making a woman feel a hell of a lot better than me because in return, she'll give it because I resist it. This is the problem. This is the thing. You resist it, and eventually she'll do anything possible to get you to feel better. Happened with a girl at Taco Bell. One day I came into that, even with people being there. Very iconic. We were in the back room where the freezer is at. And there's some shelving back there, completely out of the way. No cameras back there because it's like for cleaning stuff and that. feisty little girl. You know, she was 25, not saying like that. Fucking retard, stop thinking that. But she was a short girl, very skinny, very small. She pushed my big ass up against the shelving. And I was very surprised. And she got so fucking like horny in that, I guess, because of what I did. She started just like making out with me out of nowhere. She started kissing on me, and then she started making out with me. And then I'm just like, holy shit, girl. Just like kept pushing me up against it and that. I'm just like, God damn. It was out of nowhere. That's what you want. Spontaneous emotion. Surprise. I don't want to know someone's coming over. If I get a text from someone, they're saying, hey, what are you doing today? I'm like, oh, nothing. Okay. And then when they get here, they text me, I'm here. I'm like, I'd be surprised. I go, damn, you here? I mean, what are you here for? And obviously, she'll like have a picture of herself and text it to me saying, do you like that? Seeing her all hunched over and that, I'm like, yeah, I do. That's how I would want it. I always put people. I not put necessarily put people first, but when it comes down to a woman, someone I really like, that's how you do it. You give a little bit of resistance towards sexual activity. It makes them go crazy. It will make a woman go crazy. Why? Because they want to pleasure you as you want to pleasure them. If you pleasure them first and they really fucking like it, they'll do everything possible to try to get you going. Sit on you for a while. Use you as a seat. Rub their ass all over you. Do everything possible. Now, you can't resist it for too long because then they'll just be like, fuck you. So you let them get you a little hard. You get a little hard. You're rubbing your dick on their ass and that. And they love it. They get a little closer to you and that. And then all of a sudden, they'll try everything. And then when this emotion gets too heavy, and the woman really fucking likes you because you're giving her the pleasure that she likes, attention basically, gets them all aroused because you're resisting it. That's what men do. Real men resist it enough until it's about ready to fucking explode. That's what it is. And all of a sudden, it goes crazy. It goes absolutely crazy. And the good thing is, it puts an image in their head. That girl from Taco Bell is going to remember for the rest of her life about what me and her did together. For the rest of her life, she's going to remember every little fucking detail. Every little detail. She'll be 60 years old. It's like she might see me out of nowhere. Still looking like this at 60. I know, guys. I know. I'm just... and remember it instantly. If I talk to me, like, hey, do you remember, 30-something years ago when we did all that stuff? Like, oh, yeah, I remember that stuff. It was amazing. And you know what she's going to say? I ponder about that stuff probably every night before I go to bed. I ponder about it because I do it too. I enjoyed it. It was one of the best things I ever did in my life towards someone I actually cared about. Every tiny lick, every tiny kiss, every tiny suck, anything was just very, very impulsively nice. And do all guys do that? Not necessarily. Maybe at first, I guess. I'd known her for like 4 or 5 months before we even did anything. But I could see, and this is my research. So I see when women have issues with their man not giving them enough attention. It's not even always sexual attention, it's just attention altogether. And they get to this point. Now, would I like for that girl that I just talked about break up with their boyfriend and do stuff with me? 100%. I'm waiting for her. I'm waiting for her to text me out of nowhere. Say, yeah, I'm not with him anymore. what are you doing? Spontaneous emotions. Come over. I'm coming over. Are you awake? I'm like, yeah, come over. First thing you probably do, get out of the car. She's done before. Jump on top of me, wrap her legs around me, and probably start making out with me. Because she's done it before. And then apologize a whole bunch because there was a lot of turn of events that happened that I didn't really care for. It had to do with trust. But how far would someone go to be with someone that they really fucking like? How far would you go to be with someone you really like? Can't get them out of your head. It's annoying you. Married or not. Marriage can always end in a divorce. To be with, that's why I'm single still. I haven't dedicated myself to anyone just yet because I haven't seen the proper woman that I actually want to dedicate myself to. I get close, but they're always in a relationship. I noticed that. A lot of women in relationships I really, really want to get with. They're married, they have kids, or they have a kid and they have a boyfriend. They're the only ones slightly confident to be able to approach me. Now that lady from Taco Bell, she was very easygoing in that. Very easy going with women in that because she had a bunch of brothers, so she knew how to talk to men. And she knew how to tease them too. A lot. Which I found very, very attractive. What I have to say is, if I can hold off, and she was very attractive looking, very, very sexy. If I can hold off on being with women that obviously any other guy would be putting dicks in, I still give them that happy image in their head that they can live their whole entire life with. And there was some regret, a little bit. But I don't care about that. That shit's done and over with. That's the past. But this is the way I am. And if people go down the road with me and they think that I'm doing it for myself, you are completely a fucking moron. It's not for me. Yes, I get entertained by it and I like doing it. It is slightly for me, but it's for the person that I care about. Or for the person that I see that has a problem. When I see a woman that has a problem with their life and they feel miserable and they're attractive looking, very attractive looking, doesn't matter if they're fat or not, very attractive looking, everyone's beautiful in their own way. Not everyone needs to be model skinny, they don't. But you get that feeling when the man that they're with does not care about them as much. That's the fucking issue. And women get tricked by this. Women think, oh, he cares about me because he supports me. He supports you because you live with him. If you didn't live with him, he probably wouldn't support you. Come on, people. I get it. Okay, whatever. Oh man, that shit hurts. But the more I think about it, the more I see it, the more I get to this point, how can we figure out how to be better? How can men be better towards women? Well, have more honor in the people that you date. Give all your love to that person. Same thing with the woman. That's why we're so broken apart because dating sites, everything's too easy. Man, that girl's really hot. Her tits are fucking huge. Man, that girl's really hot because her tits are big, but she's also skinny. That's how we do it. And women do it too. Women look at a guy and be like, wow, he's in good shape in that. But then they look at it from this perspective. How many girls has he slept with? Just because he's in good shape doesn't mean anything. I'm in decent shape. People think I sleep there. I know people that are fucking ugly as fuck that fuck everything. And yeah, you're more attractive looking than that. Every girl likes when a guy has a six pack and that, which is nearly impossible to have because most guys don't have them. But the ones that do have them, thousands of women go crazy for that shit. Mostly immature women. Okay, for instance, my neighbor. I've known them ever since I was like 8 years old. Ever since I moved in. I have a daughter that's almost 20 years old. Roughly getting about 20. Now, obviously, I never talked to her before. I barely ever talked to them. Too busy doing my own thing. She's very attractive looking. She is. She's a very beautiful woman. This is just my own intentions, like my vibes and that. I feel that she has a little bit of a crush on me, that she likes me. Not even from the feelings, because how I talked to her. One of the days I was outside and that, and I saw her walking with her younger sister. And I said, hi. And like, normally their mom walks with them. And I said, where's your mother at? Why should she not walk with you guys? Big fat smiles, giggling and that. And she's like, well, she's not walking with us today. And when they were like, okay, just try and be nice to that. And then all of a sudden they were talking to each other. Girly talk, which you'd obviously know. Oh my God, he talked to me. Oh, good. So I find that she's attracted me. Yeah, she's almost 20. She's very pretty. Now, would I make a move on her? I don't even know. Would I? Don't know. It was unexpected. Like if she saw me on my YouTube and subscribed to me and then use that as a way to contact me, because parents always seem to flip. He's an older guy. Older men like me have way more respect for women than younger guys do, or men that constantly date women. You know why people constantly date people? Because they never blame it on themselves. Emotional relapse. They don't want to date anyone. They want that feeling. They want that person next to them. They'll treat that person like shit too. The person says like, I thought you said you changed. Well, you didn't change. How many times did you hear that garbage shit? Comparison. No, motherfucker. She's talking about you being a fucking idiot, okay? If a girl said I had a problem, however small it might be compared to how it used to be, I look at her. I ask her, I'm like, what about it? Do you not find it? Whatever it might be. Don't know. I don't know at all. Well, if someone says that you have a problem, it's because that person's probably critiquing you. Because women obviously know what kind of guy they like. Some women just say, fuck it, he's like that. He's the best I can get. Wow, you stopped that quickly, huh? Now, I'm far in between of being a perfect man. But I would have to say, because perfect's fucking stupid anyway. There's no perfection in knight in shining armor. Every once in a while, they do stupid shit. But I look at it from my perspective, I'm definitely not going to give in to the man mentality of how they act towards women, how they think of how a woman is. Like I said, the next person I date, that I can fully trust as a human being, that's a lot to take in. It's hard to trust people. Or even if that girl from Taco Bell comes back and apologizes to me, which she already did apologize to me. And how the way I acted, obviously, I texted her, I messaged her line and said, hey, why aren't you talking to me? What the hell's going on? Obviously, some things I probably said. Like, well, fuck you too. You're not talking to me. Was it really a bad thing? Well, yeah, it was bad. Of course it was. I was being a dick. Have I talked to her since? Not really. I think the last time I messaged her, I asked her if she want to see me. What would do right now? That's pretty late. She should be home. Let's see if she does anything. This is the beauty of it. Because after all the stuff happened, she literally stopped talking to me for a pretty long time. In 6 or 7 months, it was 6 or 7 months. Also, she messaged me out of nowhere, asking me how I'm doing and that, talking to me. And the one thing she stated a lot, she's like, yeah, I'm still with that guy. So evidently she's still pushing, how am I going to be able to do this without having him? What's his strategy? Is she having a strategy? Did she meet another guy? I mean, if she met me, I'm sure there's another guy out there that she attracted to. That's one thing I do not trust about her. I told her that. Hey, since you're doing this with me, is there any other guy that you're fucking around with? And she said no. And she was rather serious with it. But I was thinking a little bit of distrusting, if you're doing this with me. And she said some stuff that she was going over to another place, another Taco Bell. And she was hanging out with one of the guys now because their Taco Bell evidently closed a lot later than ours did. I'm still not working at it. It's been a long time since I've been there. And she's like, well, I'm talking to this one guy named, I think his name, I don't know, can't say names. He was one of the other managers there. And I asked specifically, he's like, do you like him in that? She's like, she said yeah, but she's like, he doesn't see me like that because he has a girlfriend. But you have a boyfriend. I'm so, okay. Some guys don't do that. Some guys are very, very loyal to their people. Even if the person's a piece of shit. But what the thing is I have to understand is this is a psychological thing. Why did you do the things you did with me? That's the biggest thing. And I obviously asked her that. It was always the same shit. She's like, I adore you. It's like a fucking teddy bear that a girl really likes. They're like, oh, it's so adorable. I have to have it. Is that how it is? For all the women out there, is that how it is towards me? It's just like, I adore you. I have to be close to you. I have to have you. Am I some fucking trophy? Just hanging on the wall, going. Am I a fucking trophy? No, I'm not a goddamn trophy. I don't mind being adorable. I don't. If it is what it is, it is what it is. Oh, man. I don't mind it at all. But I'm definitely not gonna sit there and be tossed around like a dirty ass teddy bear for affectionate case. I never will like that. I always fucking hate that shit. Because why should anyone have to go through that? Nobody should have to go through that. Yeah, I don't like being treated like that. I mean, okay, I don't mind going through it. And I don't. I don't mind having something for someone that will adore it. I don't see there's a problem with that. I think it's very sweet. Man, I'm getting hungry. I think I'll make me a big old sandwich. I already had those 2 triples. Oh man. I probably shouldn't eat anymore. I'm gonna stay up as long as I can now. But I always think, like, what do people expect out of certain people? I mean, will I eventually get some simps? Some girl simps, some gay simps? There could be a huge possibility. I mean, when I see all these fucking girls on Twitch and on YouTube now, they have monstrous simps. Monstrous simps. And then guys are all bulky, or not even bulky, honestly, probably bigger than them. But they're skinny as hell in that. They barely try to do anything. They just do it. You know, like. But it's what people like. And there's nothing wrong with it. I've changed my mind on that. Play this cool ass pirate tap game. Actually looks pretty cool. I shouldn't look at beat this boss real quick. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, looks fucking cool. Yeah, the little pirate game. It's like Tap Titans basically, but it's pirate version. Looks pretty cool. Got all the little like sea monsters and that. I actually like it. I mean, I have it on my tablet. Not I play these games on my phone, but my phone. I don't like blowing through the battery that much. It's kind of a pain in the ass to charge. But sometimes I ask myself this. I ask myself, mm, it's like when it comes down to full happiness, the sacrifice I made my whole entire life for the last 15 or 16, probably, I would say the last 20 years of dealing with stuff, and ever since I was a little kid, and I developed myself to be where I'm at now. Once I find the person I want to be with, 32 years old, and what, maybe 68 years left in my life? I want to give full dedication. Probably not have kids. At least not up front. Hey, no, I probably won't. But I would definitely be sitting there, try to figure out where I want to be at. So it could be that girl from Taco Bell. If it is, I'll dedicate fully to her. I mean, could she do that towards me? I don't know. That's one of the issues that woman had towards me. Her dedication was very like up and down. There's a couple girls in mind. This one girl I saw up at Penn Station when I was dating my ex. It was like 7, 8. I think it was about 7, 8 years before Trump got in the office. It was like 2013 or 2000 like 14 or something like that. This would have been about 8 years ago. And I saw up there. I mean, she was younger then. She was rather, still in high school and that, but I ended up seeing her in the last couple of years. She actually came up to my other job in that. So I'd say she's probably roughly around about 23 maybe now. Give or take 22, 23. And honestly, I'm very attracted to her. I mean, she's very pretty. She's got big fat tits on her. She's got very nice boobs on her. It's one of the things I attracted to her. I mean, obviously they're bigger than what they used to be, and she's very pretty in that. She doesn't live that far away from me, honestly. She actually lives like down the street from me. Very attractive looking. I would like to make a move on her next time I do see her. Just see what happened. Or maybe the next job I get, I'll meet someone that I'll have a conversation and probably say, some of my guys, and I'd be like, oh, my ex, my boyfriend now, or soon to be ex boyfriend's kind of a dick. And I would ask him, like, I'm like, oh, I heard your conversations. Like, I'm big into human development, and I like talking about both sexes. And I understand that males have a huge problem with being gentlemen in that or being rather nice and stay like that. It's a hard conversation that. See where it goes, I guess. Who knows? Maybe we'll be my next door neighbor. Maybe it'll be my other neighbor's daughter. That's the one girl I had a crush on my whole entire life. She's always been very. She used to tease me all the time. She used to walk around with a bikini and that when she was when we were younger and that. Sit around showing off her big boobs and she knew I was paying attention to her. It was very obvious. She used to fucking tease me all the time. And then this is what happened with that. One of the days I saw one of her friends, I guess, or I mentioned something, and this is what really fucked me up. I mentioned something towards a friend that it's like, oh yeah, it's like at first she was just like, oh, this guy's very attractive looking. He liked my friend and that. And one of the things that really kind of fucked me up in that, the stuff that she said about me, and I can see it somewhat in that because I had a lot of issues back then. I can admit to that 100%. Oh man, that felt good. I admit to it. And honestly, I apologize for all the stupid shit I did. And when I talked to her friend that up front, like I said, her friend was just like, "Oh my god!" It's like, "Oh, that's so cool that you like her." And that, so she called her up and she talked to her. As soon as she talked to her about me, it's like, "Oh yeah, your neighbor, that cute guy, I work with him." And that she instantly threw a whole bunch of shit out. Now, I'm not saying the stuff that I did wasn't true, but why I did it was a little bit different than what that person expected. And that girl literally stopped talking to me. I don't know what she said. All kinds of shit. Yeah. Oh no, 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 no. She did tell me that. She's like, yeah, I talked to her. She says she doesn't fucking like you. She never did fucking like you. She sees you as like a stalker. She was saying all this stuff to me. What do you know? What kind of thing? I live next door to you. Obviously, when you come outside and I see a girl with a fat rack fucking walk around in a bikini, obviously you're gonna be fucking looked at. So whatever you want to think about that, whatever. And obviously, she said a lot of stuff, and some of the stuff, yeah, I understand. I did some things that when I was, obviously, and I regret all of it. Being an older man, then I look at that shit and like I was just fucking stupid. I was scared. I was unconfident, and more or less likely, I look at it. And I would be, what would the chances be for me just to talk to her? Not even go out with her, not even, I mean, if we do go out as just someone to talk to. And I actually express myself and how I was and the things I went through. I don't want to change her mind. And I'll say it up front, it's like, I don't want you to change your mind about me right off the bat. I don't want you to be with me. I know, it's your decision 100%. But it's up for a man. This is probably up for a man to come out and say the things they did wrong and say it and say, you thought this way about me because of the things I did. That's not the actual intention. I didn't know how to show affection. I didn't know how to show that I liked someone because of my lack of confidence. Which is basically what it is. And so it ain't nothing about getting. It ain't nothing about having sex. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. If any person said that stuff, I should be like, "Well, you're just trying to get my pants in that because you really like me." And I'm like, "So I don't care about getting your pants." I find women's pussy not really that attractive. I don't find it. I don't find humans that attractive with their genitals. I don't, and I never fucking will. When I see that guys literally crave it, they like the tongue in it, they like the taste of it. I don't, okay? I'm only gonna do it with that woman because I fully want her. I fully want to love her. That's the best way to love her is by sticking my tongue in her ass. Then by all means, I'll do it. But that's what every single woman thinks about because the guy's a little pervy in that. We like my boobs. Every guy likes titties, okay? Especially if they're fucking, from C's to like double D's to triple D's. Most men love those type of boobs. Always will, never will stop it. It's always going to happen. Well, she came over yesterday. Her little skinny, dinky boyfriend came over. Dude's skinny. Don't have no bulk to him. Like twice his size. And like honestly, she seems happy with him, but I think that this man's controlled by her. Or he's just a fucking moron. Probably one of the first hottest girls he ever dated. She's very attractive looking. Skinny, big tits, nice little round butt. She's very, very beautiful. Some guys do little things, they take advantage of that shit very quickly. But would be a chance that you would take me up on the offer once I get stabilized, which is going to be happening this year. And I hope my YouTube channel grows. I mean, I'm happy I hit 60. I really want to hit 100. I really want to get to 1,000 for the end of this year, if I can. I really want to be monetized because I'm creating way too much streams. I'm over 600 uploads. And then a lot of these uploads are just me talking, obviously. I notice some people just like to talk. Hey, can you talk to me about this? Hey, I'll talk to you about that. Especially when it comes down to relationships and that. And yeah, it would be nice to sit down and, hang out, maybe have a couple glasses of wine, really talk to each other. It'd be beautiful. Will it happen? Probably not. But I'm not really too upset about it, honestly. And I won't, because I don't see the point in doing that anymore. Why? Because, people get upset about stupid shit all the damn time. And I don't see the point in doing it. Like, if I were talking to another guy, like, oh, you should go after her, beat up her boyfriend, that. Like, what the fuck? Number one, who says that shit? Number two, that's the stupidest fucking thing I ever fucking heard. Why would you say that? Now I hear some people actually say that shit. Go over there and that, like, you're thinking like a fucking man. That's how you do it. See, like, if anything happened, I apologize to her up front. Basically, I say, like, hey, it's like I apologize for things that I know that happened between me and you, and I understand that me and you didn't really, get to know each other. He says, well, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, well, that doesn't matter. I'm not asking for you to get to know me because you have a boyfriend. I'm asking for you to get to know me because I want to get this shit over with. It's more of a feeling thing. It's like I don't like that feeling anymore. Of feeling like I can't say shit, but more or less feeling like I have regret in my life. And some people have to understand that when you have all these, if you have things happen in your life, just say you have regret with certain things and that, it sucks. It sucks a lot. Because as you get older and that, like I said before, I don't dislike this person. I don't hate this person at all. All I see is that she's someone I at least want to compromise with. You know, because when you speak your mind about things, it's for yourself. You know how you make yourself a better person? You speak your mind about what you actually feel. What I actually feel about, say, everybody at my old job, I don't dislike anybody. I dislike certain things they did, but they didn't do it just towards me, obviously. But the way how some people thought about me, they never expressed their actual thoughts. Like one of the things that they got upset about, they got upset about because I was talking about my ex GM's daughter. She works, she worked with me occasionally. And like, I never had no problem with you. Not one problem. Why? Honestly, I'm in love with her. I slightly fell for her. As soon as I saw her in that, everything, something about her just made me want to be with her. Other than that, she was very, very attractive. Skinny, big round butt, great tits on her now, cute little smile on that. She's very attractive, but it wasn't even that. She knows this because it's who she is. That, the real her, the real you, that is what I wanted. I like the whole body thing and that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're attractive looking. But the real her, because she struggled with it, that's how I notice it. She never expressed the true actual quality of who she is. I mean, she did, obviously, she's married. She obviously would tell that person that. But that's one of the things that she didn't do all the time. And this is why. You're acting too professional. Your standards were too high for what you were doing. It was only at work. This is the problem is people at work act different than what they do at home. I act no different. I might not say as much, but I still am the same person. I'm not gonna change the quality of who I am. The same. Oh, I'm more sophisticated. Because then you're just lying to yourself. And one of the things that she told me in that, obviously, all the stupid shit that happened at work, I don't care. I talk about it out of the way, like, why would you do certain things? You know what? I gotta look at that. If I have the knowledge to understand that and look at things in these ways, they don't see it. But it's not for me to critique them. Now I can talk about it for my own personal research, but it affects them. They'll deny it. Maybe not all of them, but it doesn't matter if they deny it or not. They still know they did it. And honestly, the one thing that she would never admit, and I understand, she would never admit anything about me at all. About what she actually thought about me. Why? Well, sucks to be married now, doesn't it? Say it in a good way. It sucks to be married so young when there's someone else out there that you probably would like more. There always is. And because you don't wait. People date right in high school. My true love, I went to prom with him, I did all this stuff and that. Blah, blah, blah. You get married, you have kids. That 10 years down the line, you end up meeting someone you work with or someone that like that comes into the place a lot, and you just like, man, he's attractive looking. And then you start talking about it. Obviously, I don't know what she thinks about me. I'm just saying, like, snerilizing. And you say, wow, he's attractive looking that. And then the girls like the gossip. Like, oh my God. He's like, oh, he is really cute in that. He's got a very nice body on that or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. That's fine. But it just sucks that you can't go through with it. Now, I get it. This person was not married with kids. I wouldn't know if I would, but I would find that she would find me attractive. And then she would do stuff. She would do stuff to pull me in. Because I see things more than most men. When I say most men, as in the percentages, people do certain things to give out, I guess, nature's call. It's basically saying, hey, I like you, I want you to fuck me, kind of thing. And it's just like when a man approaches a good looking woman, they'll say specific things. They'll say hi, they'll smile. That's attraction. Or say, like, if they work with them, for instance, little things. You know, ask them how they're doing. One thing I am going to talk about, though, was fucking funny, that one of the things that happened with me and her, nothing perverted. Fucking get your mind out of the fucking damn gutter. It was a simple act of, like, kindness. I said hi to one of the employees. And I asked her, I was like, why don't you say hi to me when I walk in? Instantly, she's like, well, you didn't say hi to me. I'm like, but I'm the one walking in. And she said, well, you said hi to that person. I found it so funny that reaction was so spontaneous. Right there showed that she cared about me enough to be emotionally responsive to that question. I did it on purpose. She was so adorable. Her face, like, she had a little, like, kind of like face look. Of course, that stupid fucking mask on, but you can still tell that it was so frustrating. And then I went up there and like, hi. And she's like, hello. And she was showing this emotion towards me. Like, saying, like, why don't you talk to me? Like, some of the things you do are little I don't care for too much. I'm like, why do you do that? But whatever. But that day and that, I was just so funny in that. I mean, the last couple of days before all that shit happened, I had fun with her. I had fun with all the managers there. And, like, it was very spontaneous. I want to lighten the load, let everything just kind of fall apart. You know, the things I said, and that kind of like, okay, shit's done with. Let's move on. Let's get to know each other more. Let's break down what we're doing in that. Let's be closer. That's where I was getting at. And it makes me a little upset that I got let go over a stupid statement I said on my fucking channel. And I still, like, ponder about it. Like, was it really necessary? No, it wasn't. That person that I said that to, that I talked about, I don't think it had anything. I don't think it affected her at all. Now, if it did, and she wasn't brave enough to tell me, and then talked about it with other people and that, which I doubt that would happen because I never ever hung out with the person. I barely ever work with half the people because my schedule changes so much. I don't work with the same people. I used to work a lot of overnights. I never ever saw half the people. Never. When I came in, a lot of people were leaving. That's how it was for like 4 months. Occasionally I see people in the morning, or occasionally I'll come in, I'll work like a 7 to 4 or a 6 to 3 or something like that. And I would see some of the people. And I don't always be that person, which obviously what happened. I'll say it a million times. I was very caring of that person. She was an amazing person. She spoke the truth about a lot of things. But the thing is, this, like, we were getting to know each other. And I think that's what happened. Honestly, you should be ashamed of yourself. The one that pushes her towards that direction, you be ashamed of yourself. And obviously, if it's a racial intention, which some people do that. Some people do that. They do not like people dating other races. 2022, guys, grow the fuck up. And I have no intention on getting close to this person. Not like that. I tell people that up front. Every person that has a relationship, they say, I like being flirtatious, a little lovey-dovey, but I'm not trying to get with you. I'm not. Why? Because you're already in a fucking relationship. Now, if you get emotionally impaired, which a lot of people do, and you want to sit there and think this stuff, then you're a fucking idiot. One of the things they'll think this. You know that I'm married, but you're trying to get with me. No, I'm not trying to get with you. Well, why you talk to me like that? Because you look miserable at work. I'm trying to give you a little bit of attention. What the fuck's wrong with that? What's wrong with, like, hey, you look pretty good today? What's wrong with it? This is what it is. Men have lost touch of being that type of man. They will not critique a woman. They won't say, they're like, well, you look really pretty today. Oh, I like that skirt today. Oh, I love the makeup that you're wearing today. What is... Were you thinking you had to be in a relationship to say that? Number one, no. Number two, that motherfucker don't say shit like that anyway. When's the last time your man that you've been with for 10 years ever say, hey, you look good in those jeans. That ass is fat. I want to bite it. Hell no. They lose touch of that. So it's like that girl that I screwed around with, whatever the fuck it is that Taco Bell about. Yeah. I cannot wait to bite her ass. I can't wait to sink my teeth in that ass and slap as hard as I can. Even though I did it. Even though I grabbed it. I want to do it again. And again. And again. And again. And again. It was beautiful. It was magnificent. So I tell guys this. Hey, come on. Work together. Say it. Keep on saying it. Every day. Every day that you see your woman, I want you to do this. Hey, come here, baby. It's been a while. Go up to her, give her a hug, kiss her right on her lips. Put your hand on her cheek like this and have her lay on your hand. Opposite. And tell her, it's like, I love you. I care. I've always did. I'm sorry I haven't really been, 100%, give attention to that. And obviously, because if you have kids and that, obviously you can't do that. Doesn't mean you can't talk about it. Do people do that? I'm sure they do every once in a while. But yeah, that's all you have to do. man, this shit hurts. Oh, what I'm trying to do is this is knotted up all right here. It's all right here. The back of my my trapezius in the back. Oh, that felt good. But I learned that because that's what I want to do. I want to come home. I want to be so excited for you to come. She jumps on me instantly. Wearing no panties or not. Just climbs all over me. Looks at me, gives me a kiss. I slam her ass on the wall and I say, I'm going to give it to you right now. You know you don't? He's like, oh my God, I'm getting dinner ready. So we'll do it after. Even with the kids being there. So the kids are there, don't worry about the kids. They already know I give it to you. They're going to be the same way I am. They're going to be a man. They're going to give it to a woman and give it to her and give it to her till her fucking head explodes. No, just say, no, okay, we're not going to say. That'd be a sitcom thing. Man, I gave it to her so hard, her fucking head exploded. Shit popped like a cherry. Okay, I'm done. I crack myself up. But yeah. People don't think like kids can't understand sex when they're like 10 or 8 to like 12 years old. Oh, they understand it. When they hear mommy and daddy giving it to each other and that, they're like, what's mommy and daddy doing? It's like, oh, they do this all the time. Dad's always like, oh, Bethany. Sometimes they hear weird noises. They hear mommy screaming. Kids know. It's just kids don't say nothing. When I was a kid, I never said anything. Why? Well, because if I did say something, then they'd make up excuses. Parents lie to their children, obviously, a little too much. Come on, stretch that fucker out. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. Oh my God. Oh. Wow, that feels good. Get some hamstring stretches on. Hamstrings are very important, guys. Stretch those fuckers out. Why I say it's very important? Because when you're banging a chick, you don't want your hamstrings to fucking cramp up on you. Stretch those fuckers out. Stretch them out nice and good. Warm the fucker up. Stretch out. Number one thing, keep yourself flexible in the hamstrings and glutes. Because when you're doing it for a long time, I'll tell you what, as soon as those fuckers cramped up, it's game over. Shit'll hurt like a bitch. You start drinking a lot of water and that. Oh, there we go. Simple 30 seconds. Just hold it for a minute or watch some TV in there and just do little bits. Just put your leg up, kind of lean forward on the side, sit there. It's stretching it out. See, my left one's not as bad as my right one. You can just do like this. Take your heel, push down on it on the bed. It'll stretch it out. Do it right now. I don't have to really do anything. I just have to lean forward a little bit. Simple stretch. Especially if you're a streamer like me, you're always on the damn stream. Oh, But it's just little things. I said we're all in this together and that. I might make fun of people in that. I know I do. A lot of times it's because of what people say. Hey, if a person says it, you have every right to judge it. You have every right to talk about it. Oh. Yeah, it's almost 2 hours stream. But yeah, that's basically what I have to say. My birthday is gonna be over with in the next hour and three. So yeah, this was a birthday stream. Just turned 32 in that. I'll expect a little bit more out this year. Let's try to get to 100 subs before the new, say March 25th. That's when the new Borderlands is gonna be coming out, and trust me, I'll be playing that. Obviously, I'll probably be playing on console because PC is a little hard on my hands because I have wrist issues. But yeah, so 40 more in the next 60 days, maybe 50 days. Let's try to hit it. It'd be nice to get to 100 in the next month or so. I know not everyone watches me. If you guys have any questions at all, any question at all about fucking anything, especially when it comes down to emotional development and our emotions, you deal with a relationship issue and that, I'd be more than happy to talk to you guys about it. I mean, I don't mind talking about games too. Talk about games. I like Final Fantasy VII, the original one. I like remake a little bit more, but I want to wait for all remake to come out. I already played it 3 fucking times or 4 times already. I was thinking about getting back on and play it again because I do love that story. I always love the story. And what really got me into it again is watching Team 4-Star Bridge, Final Fantasy VII. Or Machina Bridge, whatever they call it. Just hearing the music and listening to them and that, they did a really good job with that. That's what really brought me to watch Dragon Ball Z again, honestly, or Dragon Ball. It's because of the bridge. And it felt beautiful, It was just like I was watching like a little bit ago, I was watching Bleach. So I need to brush my teeth a little bit. I watched the first 2 seasons of Bleach. I really enjoyed Bleach. Now, the 3rd season, I really gave a fuck about. I want to keep on watching it, but I got tired of it. The emotions kind of went down. But I might start it back up. uh, I love these tap games. I haven't played in so long. This one's really cool. I like the pirate because it's skeletons and has really a little bit gothy more stuff. Oh, why do you get another protein shake ready? Ooh, wow, that stinks. You eat my something too. It's all about your title. Oh man. Okay, gonna get some red velvet protein shake. Tastes pretty close to red velvet, but not 100%. I know I got a couple people that watch me don't talk that much. Which I find it okay. I know a lot of people, if they are attracted to me, whatever which way, it's gonna be a little hard for them to talk. But all I have to say is, just say hi. That's all you do. Just say hi, just talk and chit chat. I'm not a big person that I critique people. I do. I'm not gonna lie about it. That's what I like to do. But I also like to, well, make fun of stupid things that people say. Why? Oh my god. I'll have to change the setting on my camera or something. HDR to CDR. This shit's fucked up. I don't know why they do this. Why? Makes me look more pretty. Those eyes. Those eyes like the glow. I mean, I guess it looks. The colors look better. That's what that is, I guess. The colors look better. I look better. I guess it just shows more color because my eyes are really showing. Look at my eyes. Look how green they are. That's how it acts. Actually, no. That is not how it actually looks. Like when I look at my background, that looks plain as fuck. I see what it does. This brings out. It uses more light, brings out more color. I look sexy as fuck. Brings out the color of my cheeks. See my cheeks all red? Got psoriasis on my cheeks, the red cheeks. It brings out more color. Oh, this shit does not go up well. Yeah, it just brings out more colors. Yeah, it brings out more colors. It makes the colors, I guess. Makes my hands look more white. As we see girls do now in photo finish, is they'll sit there. Okay, so 60's that. Ari mateys, I'm going to just slice you up. I wonder if I can stream this. I got one viewer. Oh, one viewer. Yeah, I have a CDR on. It's like a different thing than HDR, I guess. Brings out more colors. Causes all the colors to get brighter. So you look at my eyes. My eyes look a little bit more greener. I have greenish eyes. Get the green eyes. Got the green eyes. Playing a pirate game. Pirate game. Hey now. Day's been going pretty good actually. It's my birthday, so I'm just chilling out honestly, just playing some games and streaming. Yeah, what are you up to? Anything new with you? To you, good sir. I guess I'm all right. He's got done eating. Oh, I see. I'm already slamming me down the rest of my protein shake. I got some chips I gotta eat in that. Probably gotta stay up for a little bit. I might be just leaving the stream on, just fucking see if anybody wants to talk. Oh man. Whew. Oh. Yeah, I'm sitting here, got an anime on pause right now. Can't say it's a newer anime, but all the animes kind of look the same. Actually, I think this is like 2011. Called Aria, the Scarlet Ammo. It's pretty cool. Got a lot of drama satire in it, but it's still pretty good. Been watching the Olympics. Nah, I don't want to be watching any fucking Olympics. Go ahead. You gonna do it now? Okay, there it goes. Oh yeah, the Android one. That's right. Did you look up Team 4-Star on YouTube? Gotta check them out, man. They got a lot of cool shit to watch. They got like probably like a couple hundred hours worth of good animes that they abridge. They do really good abridges. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they're amazing. I'm probably gonna watch some of their stuff tonight. I've been watching their Final Fantasy VII abridge, and I love listening to it because I watched it so many times. You know, you kind of just listen to it. You kind of already know what's gonna happen because you played the game 1,000 times, so you already know it. So I just listen to the comedic parts of how they change the dialogue in that. I love it. Yeah, if you're like me, you're gonna love that stuff. Where do you live at? What country do you live in? I notice you always come on pretty late. Well, where I'm at. Oh, Canada. Well, what part of Canada? Because there's, the central time zone should be the same. Western Canada. So you're towards California and Alaska, I guess. Somewhere around there. So you're an hour ahead of me. Okay, so you don't. Okay. I don't know the time zone. I mean, it's all United. It's all Northern America, Canada, and the United States. So I'm guessing that. Okay, it's probably should be the same time zone. Yep. I never know how it is to live in Canada. There's a couple people there that say Canada is all right, but when you live in a country, you kind of just like mold to the country. It's 10:30. Okay, so you're an hour behind me. Never mind, you're an hour behind me. Sorry. Yeah, it's 11:30 here. Yeah, I live in central United States. I really want to leave the state that I'm in. I really want to go to a more independent state. So where I live at is, well, I can't say leave the state. I said live in probably a different area where I'm at because I live close to the city ish. Well, Canada's fucking huge. Well, your population's not nearly as much as ours, though. I mean, a lot of Canada's like wilderness and shit, especially in the northern parts, which is nearly impossible to live. It's fucking like -30 all the damn time. I don't know what kind of people they are. I mean, I'm sure certain people love living up there. I mean, the same temperature every day you get used to. Oh, never mind. I know what you're talking about now. Never mind. Oh, okay. People and their fucking names. I don't know why people like. It's probably because it didn't originate from them. It was probably what originated from what people said from other people. I don't blame them for being upset about that. But yeah, but where I live at, it's up and down. Like I'm dealing with a lot of snow right now, but it's probably gonna start to melt. We got snow for like 2 days, and the next 2 days it starts to melt. Got trees to cook their meat. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You can eat raw fish. Raw fish is probably the only thing you really eat. I mean, you can eat raw food. It ain't gonna do nothing to you. It'd be a little rough up front. And there's trees in the wilderness and that. I mean, probably not a lot. So there's some trees that can live in that Arctic weather. Some. I'm gonna put my chips up there. It's probably not gonna be eating them. Been trying to lose a little bit of weight from dieting. I'm trying to keep away from stuff. You not have a lot of people live around you? That's how it is in small towns in the southern part of where I live at. There's just like no, there's just not a shit ton of people. Oh. Well, I mean, you don't have something near you. 20-minute drives, not like you can just walk to a place. That's several miles away. I live in town. Literally, I can just walk like 10 minutes either or way and get like a restaurant or some type of place I can go and get food and shit. That's how, I mean, I used to live in an area where there's like a lot of farmland and that. Oh, really? No wonder you smoke so much weed. Oh, man. So you live with family and that? Oh, man. I mean, it's kind of legal where we're at. I mean, we used to have a bunch of weed. We have some weed shops and that. I live with your son. You're an old man. You an old man. It makes you sound old, man. You say I live with my son. Damn, popping so annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I see. I thought you were at least in your 30s, maybe early 40s at most. Then again, age doesn't really matter because I'm fucking 32, and I still act like a child sometimes, and half the time well, actually most times I do. Oh, okay, then that's not a big deal. Yeah, you're in your late 30s, so we're not much difference of age. I always thought like when you said live with my kid, like your kid was like you should have says I had my kid living with me. So like how old could I mean, I guess your kid could be old if you had him at 18, 20 years old. He'd only be 19 or 20. That's what I was saying. I thought you were I was assuming 50 something. But I'm like, nah, you can't be 50 something. You don't okay. We're close enough. I don't think age matters after 30 anyway. Cause honestly, like your whole entire like 20-year-old phase, cause you start drinking at 21 or whatever, legally. So like your whole like 20 year from 20 to 30 is nothing but being a child. Even if you do have kids, it's nothing but being a child. Once you enter your 30s, the first decade of being like what you want to do, which is basically like, do what you want to do because normally your parents control you till you're 18. That's 18 years. Say from like when you start doing things like say like 6 years old, like 18 years old, you got 12 years. You gotta give yourself another 12 years after you do that. So it's like from 18 to 30. Then you start to like really look at life like, damn, life's kind of boring. Life's very boring. Sitting there like, I mean, I've done almost everything I want to do. It's like you gotta think about the things to do. I've been to the bars before. I've seen big titty women in that. You know, I grabbed them boobs before. Got pussy before, you know. On my version of it, I didn't do it all the way because I had nervous issues and that. But like certain things like that. Then all of a sudden you're 30. Like, well, fuck. I was just like, oh, fuck, I'll start a YouTube channel. I like talking a lot on streams. People like to listen to people talk a lot. I guess I talk to myself so damn much, might as well make streams off of it. It'll be entertaining for me. Maybe eventually make a little money on the side. That'd be nice. I am making a little bit of money. Yeah, it's just trying to find things you want to do. Like my long term goals are very long, especially right now. That's why I liked about that I created a channel. It's super long term. You can always get more investment, you can always get more people, you can always get more money. And it's really beautiful. I suggest everybody do it. There's a shit ton of creators that are right around where I'm at, you know, like from like 60 to like 500 and something. And they've been on a lot longer than me. And they do titles, they do all these clip notes, they do everything that YouTube tells them to do. But they never make it past 1,000. After 3 years of doing it, that just basically tells you that people either get help from other people, other YouTubers, or these motherfuckers buy their subs. Normally they get help from other YouTubers because they'll ask around, like, hey, I'm going to create a YouTube channel. Can you help me out? Why? That's not the point of it. It's like, okay, this is what I get out of it. My channel's like my friendship. I want to build it slowly. Get the first maybe 100 people out of 1,000 people that sub to me to get to know me, start to love me, start to become family. That's what I want. That's what happens to a lot of channels and that. A lot of these people do they don't do the build up slowly thing. They instantly get on there and they'll wait. They'll do everything they possibly can. They'll get up to the first like 100, instantly buy 900 subs, 900 like subscriptions. Some people buy viewers. I don't know how the fuck they do that, but they seem like they do. Because a lot of people come on. This is what really kind of makes me upset. It's like, that's pointless. That's ridiculously pointless. Because YouTube, here's what YouTube said. I read this. YouTube doesn't. Exactly. But like I looked at YouTube's things. They give you a whole year. Now the funny thing is, I had this channel since 2015. I never done anything with it. I just had the channel up. But I had since 2015. I think I posted like a couple of things on there. And they say they give you a year when you start developing. Because a lot of people create channels, but they don't do nothing with the channel. It just sits there. So YouTube can't get rid of it because there's nothing on there to get rid of. They're like, oh, they're creating a channel because... And people sub to them. Random people do. And I think what they look at, and I'm trying to figure this out because I'm very curious about it, is I don't know when my year's up, when I started to put out a lot of content. And most of my content's just talking because that's what I do. I like streaming. I don't like making videos. videos are annoying. I don't know how to edit that well, and I really don't give a shit about that. I'd rather be old timer. Just get on there, say what I want to fucking say, and be done with it. If people complain about it, which I already see people do that, people that evidently no one knows because they're not actual subbers. Some of them are, but so they complain, blah 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 blah. You know, I'm almost at 1,000 hours watched. And yes, I do watch myself when I stream sometimes. I have to. But last month, I think it was a month and a half ago, I was almost at 900. So I gained almost close to 100 something hours. And YouTube was like congratulating me in that. And the reason why I'm saying this is because like I'm getting to the point my subs are low as fuck. I got 60 subs out of 1,000. But I have almost 1,000 watch hours. So people are viewing my stuff out of the 60 subs outrageously a lot. Like a ton. Like watching multiple hours a day. So where I'm coming out with this, my subs are low. But if my hours reach 4,000 with the subs that I have, that's astounding. That might tell YouTube like, holy shit, he must be entertaining because people are watching the fuck out of stuff, and they're watching it for a good amount of time. Of course you do. Because I make fun of people. That's my... I love making fun of people. He doesn't like sitting there saying, hey, you're a fucking idiot. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Because the funny thing is when most people do stuff, when you do it towards someone else and everybody sees it, you have every right to talk about it. Ta-da! You're a fucking idiot. So I'm trying to micromanage like how I'm really gonna do with what I have. And I'm getting the point because I listened to this one guy, he says, after years of doing stuff, they say they start you fresh. I'm like, wait a minute, what? He said they get rid of all your subbers, they get rid of all of your hours. I'm like, they can't do that. That's literally private hours. It's because I'm not buying subs like the rest of you fuckers are. I haven't bought one sub, and I won't. So I'm not a fucking pansy. And that's what the one guy told me. He's like, oh, buy 1,000 subs so you can get the YouTube partnership. I'm like, that's stupid as fuck. Why would I do that? Why would I sit there? That doesn't make sense. Why would I suffer? I'm not that young. You're not that old, so shut up. We're barely any different in age. Get out of here with that shit. I appreciate it. And I think a lot of people do that too. It's because I'm not fake. I watch so many YouTubers. Have you watched some of these YouTubers that they got all that hair up and that? They got their hair all mousse. Their hair's all fucking tucked in. All 15 color different dyes and shit. They wear makeup on their face. They literally do. They put makeup on their face. They got the perfect Cheerian beard and that. They have everything so perfection. Like they're going through like they're an actor. I'm not a fucking actor. Do I give a fucking shit about how my hair looks? That's not entertaining. What's entertaining? Me talking about these stupid fucking dudes with marshmallow heads because their shit's always all puffed up and that. I don't know why the fuck they do that. It looks fucking stupid as fuck. But God forbid everybody does it. Get different hair color and that. They all play Fortnite. They all play PUBG. They're all sitting there. Got the side view camera where they're like this. They're looking at there. They don't want to interact with the audience because they're like so focused. And the chat just goes by, and they don't even look at the fucking damn chat. They're all sitting there. Like, the game is so damn difficult, you can't say, hey guys, I'm doing good. Yeah, I killed them. You watch these motherfuckers, they're so intense. They'll walk around. They'll walk around in the game for like 10 fucking minutes. Not find a fucking person to shoot. Like, oh, so intense. If you cared about your fucking audience, motherfucker, you turn over and die a whole bunch. And say, hey, fuck that guy. Why? Why would you not give thanks to an audience? Some of these people have 50-some fucking thousand subs, which I know damn well they fucking bought probably at least 90% of them, or at least 50% of them. Because these motherfuckers pop up out of nowhere. I'm so confused. It blows my mind. Blows my mind. That's the problem. Smaller channels are not fake pieces of shit. These people legitimately are trying so hard to do it legitimately. You know how hard it is to get 1,000 subs? There's a couple people that I see, because when I click on my channel, that it pops up a bunch of other channels. I have one of them on here. His name is Drew Gamer. The Drew Gamer. He makes a lot of like streams. He does good title cards and that. He makes a lot of streams on video games, older video games, stuff like that. He does a really good job. Where the fuck is he at? The Drew Gamer. He has 510 subs. Let's go to about. His channel was started in 2016. He's a game designer. He's on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook page, PayPal. He doesn't make a lot of like long reviews. Some of his stuff is 30 minutes. There's one's an hour. He's playing Ocarina of Time. I think what he does is he plays through all the stuff. He doesn't do live streams. He plays through the whole entire game as he records it. And he cuts it up and he puts it on there. I don't think he does a lot of live streams like I do. Yeah, we look at all these other little subscribers. 99, 144, 145, 98. This person finally hit 1K, 200 and something. There's a whole bunch of people out there. I don't know how many uploads he has. But yeah, I have like close to 600 uploads. I have a lot of uploads. I'm always making shit. I'll stream multiple times a day. I never try to do the cut up where I'll just record and play through a whole entire game and then edit stuff and do that. Fuck that shit. Live all the way. You're gonna hear every little fart, sneeze, me picking my nose, whatever the fuck's gonna come out of my mouth. It's gonna be on my damn channel. Now I have to work on certain things. Like I learned I can't say names about people because God forbid people get upset when I start saying their names, especially people I used to work with. Oh, they fucking, oh my God, you're talking about me. Oh, fuck off. You know what it is? I wouldn't be talking about you if you didn't fucking were being an idiot. If you didn't treat me in a certain way, I would be talking about you. You say stupid shit, I'm gonna talk about you. I see a lot of people that come view my Just Talks, and they'll just sit there and listen to me. Like before you came on, there's 2 other viewers that just sat there. I don't know if they're people from my job, because I talk about various things. All depends on how excited I am about certain things. I always bring up, like, how to pleasure a woman. Oh, that's always exciting to talk about. Little things. And I go through, like, the whole entire aspect of it. You'd be surprised how much you can learn if you just sit there and fucking listen to people. Listen to that person. That woman. If you want to learn how to fuck a woman better, listen to the woman. Men don't know shit. We're idiots, okay? We think it's all about cock and balls. It's not. I'm sorry. Never was like that. It's one of the things I love talking about. Or I'll bring up certain scenarios like, why do women use their kids on Facebook to make themselves feel better? You ever see that? A girls that post a whole bunch of pictures of their fucking children. And these children are young. They have no idea what the fuck's going on for the most part. And they're like, look at my child. My child's so special. The best thing ever. Since sliced bread, they say. So amazing. You wait about 20 something years to see how fucking amazing your damn kid is. Your kid's gonna look back, he's 20 years old, like, Mom, why'd you take a bunch of pictures of me and put them on Facebook? It's like, well, you're just so adorable in that. Well, I'm not adorable now? Well, when you get to that fucking point, it's just like, holy shit. And then you get this, this is what they were saying. If I ever went on there and someone posted a picture, like, hey, what about your friends' kids? Are your friends' kids cute? Well, yeah, they're cute in that, but my children are cuter. Oh, you'll see that shit erupt really quick. 2 women go head to head, like, bitch, what'd you say about my kid? It's like, your kids they start critiquing their children in that. Your kid's got a crooked nose. He looks like a fucking idiot. Excuse me, bitch? Oh my God, it'd be so much drama. Because they always do that shit. Number 1, your kid's not fucking perfect. Number 2, your kid's a fucking idiot because he doesn't know anything. It's a fucking child. It's a baby. Baby ain't gonna be popping out full grown at W. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Being ripped like fucking Spartacus and shit. Have a fucking 15-inch dick hanging out of his fucking crotch. That's not how it works, guys. Babies are stupid. Why? Because you are dumb when you're a child. You have no brains. You have nothing. You know how to cry when you want something and shit and piss yourself for the first year. And then you start developing language as you go along in that year. You start saying mama and daddy, and then they explode again. Why don't parents ever explode about their, talk about their older kids? Oh, yeah, older kid did good. I always about the new baby. As soon as that baby pops out of the vagina, oh my God. I get it. Babies are cute, I guess. No, they're not. Some of them are fucking ugly as fuck. And they're the ones they call cute. Like, whoa. So you're telling me you have kids because they're like teddy bears. You smother them while they're young, but as they get older, you're just like, fuck that son of a bitch. You didn't do the laundry. Hey, Mom, when I was younger, I used to smother me with love. Now you just don't care. Is that what it is? Do we forget what to care about? Because it's cute? Because it looks good? Is that the world goes down to? If your baby looks good when it's younger, because it's got the smushy cheeks and all that stuff, that. Yeah. And then as the kid gets older, well, their older sibling, they can have a kid that's 8 years old and that doesn't get no attention now because the baby's being born. It's like, well, with the baby, it's young and that. You gotta give it more affection. No, you don't. The baby don't know anything. The baby looks at you. You got tits, bitch? I'm sucking on those big old things. That's it. The baby doesn't know affection or attention. The baby just looks at it like, it just sees, wiggles its hands. You're like, oh my God, it's so adorable. So you aggressively pick it up. You're like, oh my God, you're rubbing all that shitty draws. Fucking weird ass fucking shit. Baby, like, you always gotta hold the damn thing. Sorry. That newborn doesn't know anything about affection. It feels feelings, but doesn't know how to interact with them. And don't tell me these mothers say, my baby does. Man, fuck your baby. By the way, fuck that other person's baby. No one cares. But no, you know, if you ever hear, every time someone gets a new baby, it's fine to express it across the family. Family babies are different. I have a nephew. I'm going to love him. I'm going to look at him like, he is the best thing since sliced bread. Because that's my own personal, like, family. But if my friend had a baby, okay. But if my friend, someone else had a baby that wasn't part of my family, like, they were asking the questions, what do you think about my baby? Like, do you think it's cute? Like, no. As soon as you say no, because a lot of people think that shit. Even women that are friends with other women that have kids, oh, your baby's so cute. But back in their mind, they're like, that motherfucker's ugly as fuck. Why don't you just tell them? Yeah, it's all right. They just see the look on their face. Like, so you say my baby's not cute? I'm like, I don't know. Do you think your baby's cute? If you don't think that, that sucks to be you. They look at their baby again. They examine it. This motherfucker is ugly. They talk to the husband. Hey, why'd you fuck up our baby's face? Looks like you. And the husband looks at her. You're the one that's ugly, bitch. You remember that one night stand? That's why I was born in the first place. I was forced to marry you because my parents got pissed off at me for getting your ugly ass pregnant. Don't tell me that does not happen. It happens so much. It's fucking hilarious. I love seeing it too. These ugly ass fucking, always the oopsies. I got drunk. How that girl sleep with you when you look like someone shat on your face? I don't know. People are weird when they want affection. Now, I cannot blame the baby or blame anybody young for their stupidity of their parents. And looks don't mean everything, because sometimes babies look cute when they're younger. When they get older, they don't look so attractive looking. They just don't. Some people just don't grow into their looks. But I sure love when they're young and that. Oh, adorable this, adorable that. When they get older, nothing. It's like tumbleweeds. They stop talking about their kids. They don't say they're attractive anymore. They only start talking about accomplishments. Wait a minute. How's that supposed to work? I agree with you 100%. But saying smelly is definitely something that's really fucked up. No, I get what you were saying. Here's one of the things I definitely want to talk about. You don't need to do that. You want to know how you pleasure someone? It's very easy. A woman? You don't even have sex with a woman to pleasure her. Just like a man doesn't have to have sex with a woman to be pleasured. You really don't. I mean, if you dig her with big tits, titty fuck her. Shit, you titty fuck her all day long. A lot of girls like that. I talk to a lot of girls with big boobs. Oh, they love it. They love it a lot. They love when guys pound them in and push their nipples in and shit. Just tickle. Come on, man. I'm taking this serious. Fuck you. Go. Get that feather. That does work. You take a feather, you run it down their neck and run it down their chest and stomach because it's so soft. Yeah, people need to understand this shit. Like, this is what the problem is. People get pregnant so much that because people are like, oh man, I love the pussy nut. Dude, you need to look at it from very far perspectives. That's why porn is there. Porn shows you how to have sex differently, how to pleasure yourself with your woman without all this fucking shit. And literally, shit, no, it's fucking. Come on, baby, you ready? Oh, damn, girl, what the fuck? No. Did you say something, honey? That is the worst. That is the worst. Said you bend her over that. And she's just like sitting like, oh man, my stomach hurts. You're like, damn, baby, that ass looks fat. Starts rubbing on the butthole on that. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, she like tickle her butthole. She's like, you're like, oh damn, girl. You just. Gotta be prepared for this stuff, people, because you can't be fucking sitting there. Man, I really gotta take a shit. Like, okay, I'll let him finish before I have to go. Then you find out he sticks it in your ass. Oh, that's gotta be horrible. I'm sure that stuff happens quite a bit. Because anal ain't nothing to mess with. You ain't ready for it. There's a lot of things you have to do that. I would say anal's not the best thing. Sometimes just having her jack you off or sit there and you guys masturbate together. Or tell her to be just take a vibrator or fucking stuff and just go at it. Yeah, you don't want any of that. That'd be all kinds of causes. All kind of causes of the nasty. That is really rough. Well, I got a story for you. It didn't really happen to me like that, but it was similar. Some girl was sitting on my lap. Her ass was fat. She had a fat, juicy, fat ass. Like you could like stick her finger in her ass cheek and like sink in. Basically, it felt like tits. Her ass was fat. It felt like titties. It was one of the girls I screwed around with at Taco Bell and that. She was like sitting there, her ass was on my crotch, and I was getting a boner and that. Then all of a sudden she shifted. Oh my god. I don't need to say anything, but you can just tell what I'm talking about. I was like, oh my god, are you fucking for real? My dick's hard as a fucking rock, and that has to happen? She didn't notice, but I did. I'm like, oh my god, like, holy. It was the worst fucking thing ever. I was sitting there like, I couldn't say nothing. So I gave her a hug. And honestly, she was very sexy. I gave her a hug and then I was kissing on her neck and shit. But goddamn, it would have been different if that would have never happened. Cause she's wearing those silky yoga pants and her ass was fat. I mean, it was very nice. She was very pretty. But that happened. It ruined my whole entire fucking. I'm like, come on. Because it was feeling good. I was getting hard like a rock. If that happened, instantly lost it. She felt it. She felt kind of confused, like, what happened? I was going to say, baby, your asshole reeks. I was going to say that. I gotta get off this fucking CDR. Hold on. That happens. It happens to a lot of guys. Oh, like, I don't know. No. And another story. This bitch actually did it. And that's fucking ridiculous. She was, we were in the middle of the high school football field. I was like 21. She was like 17 or 18 or whatever. She was sitting on me. She was grinding on me and that. She was very pretty too. She farted on me. I'm like, she was touching my dick with her pussy and her ass and that. She farted on me. It was the hottest thing I ever felt on me. It was purely like 98 degrees of fart on my fucking cock. I'm like sitting there like, are you kidding me? She started laughing. I'm like, what the fuck is your problem then? Oh, hell no. Okay, no. I will not bang any girl that's gonna rip ass on me while I'm rubbing my dick on their ass. Sorry, ain't gonna happen. Fuck, you can go sit on a fucking fence post or something. No. Hell no. I said she was very sexy. Like I ended up seeing her naked and that, and she had a really nice ass. She had a very nice butthole too, honestly. She was very, very sexy. But that time it was just trashy. I couldn't do it. I was just like, smelled like shit in her friend's room, and that was disgusting. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth how hot she was. She was very, very sexy. Like, nope. Like, I don't know. That was like, all I think about is like, yeah, baby, come on, feels good. I'm like, oh, like right before you come. Like, hey, some guys like that shit. Some guys are all like, oh, they get all crazy about that. They're like those fucking Twitch bitches selling their farts to fans to make money. because their asses are so fucking broke for all the millions of dollars they spend every year. They sell their farts in jars. Why? How can men like that? I understand if you like feet or like something of a woman, but a fart? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Why do you make all their men look like they fucking like this shit when they don't? Another thing is, when will you stop reading these glamour magazines or stop reading these women magazines, having a woman tell them what a guy likes? Number one, it's a magazine. So they put a bunch of stupid shit in there to make you be like, oh my God. Oh, really? Wear heavy lingerie. Okay. Okay, I'll let you go. I'll let you go, man. As long as you're entertained by how fucking stupid people are, just the way I talk, I'm happy with that. Anyway, man, we'll see you later, bud. I'm probably gonna get off anyway. It's 12 o'clock. You have a good one, man. We'll see you around. Bye.